this is the new, I believe, 7th part of the 10 metal bands you haven't heard but should, where I recommend 10 releases by 10 bands who I don't think enough people know for the band, so it's all subjective. Some of these bands are a lot bigger than others, but nothing huge. The idea is you take away something new to listen to. So there's technically 11 here, but 2 were sent to me by one guy who I did a trade some of my band stuff for some of his, so I'm doing that as one. I'm going to do CDs first. So the biggest band I think of the list would be Saor, who are like Celtic folk mixed with black metal and such from Scotland. Absolutely stunning band. Their 4th album's coming out next month, which I've pre-ordered. I have all 3 of their current full lengths. They're really good. If you guys don't know this one, then check it out if you like atmospheric black metal. Next, with some symphonic black metal, we've got a few that are sort of in a similar vein. Saille from France. That one is on Northern Silence Productions, and this one is on Code 666, I think. There's like a million different things here, but they're like symphonic black metal from France. This is the album Ritu or Raitu. It's really good stuff if you like sort of Emperor, that kind of band. Check them out. Next, British atmospheric black metal band, also on Code 666, is, I think that's the label anyway. If that's like the manufacturer, though, I'm going to look really stupid, but they're similar bands, so it makes sense, is Fen with that album Epoch. It's absolutely stunning atmospheric black metal from the UK, which is the same country, same subgenre with black metal as Wolfbastard, except these guys are much more punky. This is a new one on UCAM Records, really good release. Some like really cool, punky, in-your-face, sort of middle fingers up, Carpathian Forest-esque black metal from Wolfbastard with their album The Graveyard Sessions. Really good stuff, that. Next, this is Season of Mist, but the Underground Archivists. Usually their stuff would be a bit too big for this kind of video, because, I mean, Season of Mist are a label probably most of you guys already know. But this is Baptism with their album The Devil's Fire, which is their 5th full length, I believe. They're, I think, Finnish. Excellent, sort of quite old school 90s black metal, but with some nice clean vocals thrown in that give it a kind of progressive touch. Really catchy riffs, really, really good black metal stuff. I realised a few of these videos like black metal, which is weird because it's my favourite genre of metal, but this last sort of 12 months I've been buying a lot more Death and Doom, which has then featured in this videos as a result of that, but that could well be because I already have a lot more black metal, so I've been sort of catching up with those genres. But so half of this video is black metal already, so 5 out of 5 releases so far, and there is another couple of black metal ones which I'm saving for last as well, which are the ones from the trade, which if you follow my Instagram or something I've just completely ruined. Anyway, with some death metal now on Grind Scene Records, Zombified. This is their EP Outbreak. I'm pretty sure they did a full length. Some really nice, filthy, brutal, but still quite old school death metal. Really like this one. Next, again, this is the other one that I would argue is actually quite a large release and not necessarily underground, with it being on Sanctuary Media and featuring a very established musician from Iced Earth. But I haven't seen many people post about this. I don't know, maybe everyone hates this record. I think it's really cool though, which is the EP from Purgatory with John Schaefer. It's 5 tracks of like horror themed. There's a Queen thing I apparently got for free attached to that. Okay. Oh yeah, they will be near each other in the alphabet. That makes sense. Anyway, this is sort of some really nice old school new wave of British heavy metal, power metal-y kind of stuff like Priest and that. There's some songs with some real King Diamond elements that I just love as well. So that is Purgatory shit with they're not shit with their new EP. I think they just advertise it under EP. Next, these two I was waiting for a while, and they finally turned up. They're both amazing releases, but first up on Time Worn Records is this one, which is a French-Canadian death metal band. I think it's Outre Tombe, or... I'm going with Outre Tombe, but that's probably completely wrong. Sorry, French speakers. With their new, I believe, second full-length Necro Vortex of some super dissonant, hideously heavy, epic death metal, which, with this kind of stuff, I always think sounds coolest on cassette. So, like Tomb Mold as well, from the same country. Although I believe Tomb Molder from the bit that doesn't speak French. I don't know, I'm stupid with geography. Anyway, on Hell's Headbangers now, we have the new Deceased album, Ghostly White, which is just... is like, if you're a metalhead and you wish you could sit there and listen to an album and feel like you're also in a horror movie, this is that album. It's absolutely killer. Hell's Headbangers are always putting out the best releases, along with Transcending Obscurity and 20 Bucks Spin, of course. Big up to Transcending Obscurity as always. I love reviewing for them. I've worked with Kunal quite closely, if I said that wrong, fuck, for I think about a year now. So they're great guys, but this is Hell's Headbangers, another label I love working with. Deceased is just nice. It's got elements of old school heavy metal, death metal, thrash metal, some black and it has it all in here. And they recently lost a member whose name just completely went out of my head, which is pretty bad of me. But I really hope they are all holding up and stuff, and doing well. Next is sort of the bonus black metal release on Worship Tapes from Skiddaw or Skiddaw. Shit, what's it called? For Thy Triumph of Evil. It's really nice raw black metal from here in the UK, where I live, if you hadn't figured. Absolutely wicked release. I got this, and the final item, this is just the bonus recommendation. Shit, I may have said that. Anyway, I don't care. Really good black metal. If you like raw stuff from the underground, the UK has a great scene. There we have it. And I did stumble around a lot on that, and no, I'm not going to edit it out because I'm a human being. I make mistakes, and if you don't want that, I don't really think you should be watching a human YouTuber. Finally, on Purity Through Fire, we have Thy Dying Light with their 5-track EP, The Last Twilight. So it's single-sided, so there's only grooves on one side, the other side is smooth. All 5 songs are on that side. It's the project, I don't remember the stage names, Hrafen and Azrael. If I said that wrong, my apologies. The is some just gorgeously harsh, old-school black metal. The stuff you know from like the early Scandinavian, European, and also some influence of the American scene as well, to my ear. Another great release from the bowels of England. They're from Cumbria, I believe, which is buttfuck nowhere in England, but buttfuck nowhere in the opposite direction to me. So yeah, Thy Dying Light is the final one to check out. I hope there's at least one of the... If there's one thing in here and one person watches it and they haven't heard it, and I've helped one person discover one band, it's worthwhile to me. It takes minutes to make. I don't edit them. I just enjoy giving suggestions. If you want to see more of these videos, I do intend on making them as and when I get cool new stuff that I'm like, hey shit, people aren't posting about this and listening to this. I haven't heard someone mention this and they should be. So I will then do these videos more. I'm already planning the next one. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, that usually gives you some kind of clue, and I'm always posting music and shit on there. It's at Natskog, how it's spelled on here, _JSK, my initials. And until next time, stay metal.